Hours. Oh my god. So Rave King off lane.
A lot more harassment, makes it hard to chase. Although, it doesn't have skeletons anymore.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, just dies.
Was that my fault?
Yeah, it was your fault.
Kunka is here, Emerald Abed is here for the kill. Natsumi, you've been farming for far too long.
Hey, your port fees. The stun misses though on that air spike. Great fire blast. No missing there as Natsumi's going to get hit by the boat, setting up very nicely for the Blood Right. There is a rupture as well onto Mac. I think soon though, Natsumi's still eager to try and fight here as Gabby's just shy of level 6. He is going to go down. Jing right-clicking him. Abed still has the rum buff, but he's ticking down here from the dot. Jing in trouble. They need a little bit more damage for the thirst, and they can't quite find him. Raven's fast, but not fast enough.
Oh, Raven, he's gonna get spotted. Cox is here at one point in Ensnare. Don't you get away from me! I bet it's here to answer that rotation.
Tanking though, and now with Carlo here, Cox being X back into the Ice Vortex here as it's Skem's ulti that cleans up Raven. Cox is going to go down thanks to the rotation from Abed, but they still ended up getting what they were looking for.
Yeah, completed.
He is big.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rotation on through from the rolling boulder. Nice torrent into the boat. They're holding onto the X mark as well. Pulling it out now to make sure that they can hold down Mac long enough for them to get this kill. Magnetize is being refreshed many times. Only good for the kill here onto Tim's as it's Raven who will get this next trade onto Jing. Leap comes through, but they won't be able to collect on the kill there. Jing will rotate out over. Mac up into the high ground. Finds a two-man boulder. Smash the silence. The torrent's even better here. Time lapse will save Jing, but no such luck here for Mac, who's going to fall victim to the finger of death. Natsumi trying to get in there as well here, but Abed, he is just too big. He's the boss. Check out that little play there as well. The Blood Right coming on down from Raven as he rotates to the Tier 1 tower, joining this fight to clean up. Natsumi is going to get the reincarnation at the cost of his own life. Pretty still worth here for Blacklist as they only lose the AA for duo damage I was looking at.
Got destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, X mark there, boat was used, didn't really end up doing anything, neither did the Blood Right as Jing.
Oh,
up
nice
by the stun, just underneath this sentry ward here. Now they've got vision of him. Scooch ready in a second, gets up the time lapse. Do they have more control? You bet. Abed holding on to that X mark just in case he needed it. He did. Carlo is gonna die. So it's not an empty-handed trade. Still one that doesn't feel that great for Geek fam. Space created though. Top tower is getting siege. Sorry, mid tower make it. Tim's TP'd in, although he didn't know the Schem TP'd in right behind him. Magnetic Grip is going to connect. There's going to be the boulder smash and a kill. Goes to Schem. Rolling boulder away. That no longer hurts. This Abed is going to be the next target here. This feels pretty deep. He doesn't have a boat though. And Natsumi joins the fight. TP scroll is available for him. The link was broken pretty quickly as Cox also showing up to this fight. He already used a song. He just used a song back.
He's in trouble.
And this is going to be just a dive underneath the Tier 2 tower. Carlo dies for a second time here. Raven is going to live, I think only because they're just so low on mana now on Mac. It's a good ward down though from Blacklist. Carlo trying to escape. Schem TP's on forward. Silence does catch Mac here. Tibbs either way, not getting out of this one. He's going to be the only one to fall. Or is he?
Carlo?
Yeah, Jing is...
He's also getting hunted.
Yeah, right, so she needs way more time, although I will say they did just actually catch up to the Gabby. Lord Gabby. Okay. My goodness, the Omega silence right there onto Gabby. Doesn't matter though, as they're going to turn onto Max. Song of the Siren. Abed though with the BKB, threatening to go for the kill. Has the X mark down. No way out this time for Cox. He's in too deep this time around. Tim's collecting the kill.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Natsumi. Let's see Abed. They got a silence auto up, forcing the BKB. Tidal Wave does push Cox closer to this fight, but Abed doesn't really want to be here. Natsumi doesn't want to be here either. TPing out. Oh, he avoided the Ice Blast. Where did he TP to? Abed, he's surrounded by enemies. He's right back with the X mark now. They have gotten the kill on the Abed. Still, the Torrent Storm reigns for the Admiral of the Seas. Does assist there onto the kill, onto Schem. Mac kind of getting kited around the fight. Finally able to get through that reincarnation as it's Raven's time trying to TP away. He actually gets away. The Atos not in time. Gabby, though, will respawn without enemy allies around him. Gem of True Sight as well. It has hit the deck, huh? So it's a 2-for-3 trade, 1 buyback there. They do lose. Alive here, Raven giving chase, has vision there with the Blood Rights. Getting pretty speedy, has only a TP scroll to work with, and Tim's TPing after him. This is going to be revenge. As he's pulled back, sent flying there by the Torrents and killed off real quick. Has enough mana for the TP, but not enough for the song here in 7 seconds. He might get just barely enough. Brought back by the tidal wave, X-marked and killed. He will be the first victim here to the Blood Mist of Raven. You going back up there for real, for real? They just took your Watcher, man. You just...
You can always try, you know, and they have song to disengage if things go bad.
What is... They're calling their couriers. Their couriers, they're out in them. Refresher for the Earth Spirit this early on. That's the first life of Gabby just removed. Now Tommy activates the BKB, so he stays on the cliff. Oh, nicely timed rolling boulder, but Raven quicker on the BKB as Abed now joining the fight. Song of the Siren is not going to be good enough to save Natsumi. He's down to 4. They're down. Scam, he's going to be TPing into this fight as Jing holding back these supports with that time lapse. Low and dying here, and dead is Raven. They get on top of him. Mac refreshed here, bringing the second BKB charge into play as Tim's trying his best to finish off this fight, but he's just a mere lion. Not much could be done there. Mac did so much damage in this fight. Look at that.
Yeah, they got destroyed by the Magnetize and the Blade near that.
Much there done by the Razor as well, but that Magnetize, the damage per second really starting to add up. And it will be Geek fam. 32 minutes in. Target, line up that Ice Blast, line up the Finger of Death, and go for it. This is a good way to start. Gabby just taking a beat, lots of damage being stolen from him, but no save. They had 4 stabs, didn't they? Glimmer came used, not too useful as Mac now jumping in to look at the Magnetize onto 3. Both supports silence rooted and killed off just like that.
Double buyback.
Double buyback as Mac has kind of rolled through the base. He did use the Refresher, has another Magnetize, just looking for the TP play out as Raven's BKB wears off. Mac is safe and sound. The rest of Geek fam respecting the double buybacks.
You need, because I feel like you need to bait them.
Hold on. Big fight, Natsumi. He gets the BKB. Mac, though, he's found Raven. Raven will be forced to use his BKB, but a nice stun onto Mac. He didn't get his off. Ice Flash, Finger of Death, everything now onto Mac. He gets his BKB off, but it's too soon. Natsumi as well has hit the deck as Cox is just going to have to TP out, leaving the gem in his wake.
You know?
Illusions. Cox has been located. They know that there's no BKB here actually on a Raven, but Ice Blast is incoming to sight the fight. Ice Blast did connect on the 2 of them. Jing is here as well. Finger of Death avoided by the mirror image. Cox, though, is going to get that time lapse to try and save him. They push him away from the boat, but it's not going to matter much as Jing also dies. That was 3 heroes there, wasn't it? They know it could be up is what I should be saying. It's in the window. Whole minute until he respawns, though. Long timer here. Mac rolling around through the trees. I think they did catch a glimpse of him. Indeed, they have. They know that they're trying to go up there. Natsumi as well has been scouted. His kills! Triple stun into the triple torrent. Raven tearing them apart. That's it. It's over. The fight's already done.
Oh yeah,
Cox,
Gabby.
Cox didn't even...
I'm not listening to your song.
What did Cox even do? I heard him song. He didn't TP out. What does he think he's going to do?
He has no TP, sir.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, never mind. Oh, there he goes. He is dead. Time he cast it, what it means is that 15 degrees left and 15 degrees right, you shoot out another Earth Spike. It's not like a mega Earth Spike in a triangle. Scam, BKB active. He's trapped 2 inside of the Sprout. In goes Mac, a huge Magnetize. There's the Torch Storm. Natsumi is winning the 1v1. No, he's lost the 1v1 versus Gabby. Wasn't really much of a 1v1 because Jing was there. Jing didn't save him either with the time lapse. Mac, he's just going to die in the midst of 5 heroes and all of the Kunkka Water Park. It's a wet, nasty fight, but it's one that Blacklist Rivalry are going to come out winning. Natsumi's bought back to not do much.
Lord Gabby is still standing.
Why did...
You better run.
I had buyback, but that's not how things played out here. Fortunately, there's a tier 2 standing in the top lane, so it's not Megas. It's only, in air quotes, it's only 2 lanes of barracks. This lane didn't go well. I mean, this started from the lane.
Yeah.
Wings. Don't like their positioning anymore as Natsumi's going to head in, try and clear off these skellies. Gabby is dying to these illusions. Skill can take them on pretty easily, though. More mirror image from
wrapping around.
Oh, yeah.
It's the last hurrah.
The Pizale. Oh, Carlo would be quite the catch here, but he gets the force staff just in the nick of time. Mac is going to be on him. He does catch him. Nice silence onto Raven as Mac is going to be able to roll away. Carlo still alive. Torrent Storm off. I don't really think that the Geek fam like the look of this fight, but Cox, he's got no choice but to stand his ground and try and sing a song a bit more as Gabby's BKB finally wears off. He's got a refresher, but may want to save it for the second life. Carlo on the high ground, Scam TPing on over him, another force up down the low ground, Natsumi trying to stand his ground in this fight. That's a pretty good nullifier here actually, and now the Scythe onto Raven, but it's all over now, it's all ended. Scam, he finds the BKB button, he's going to be able to stand his ground and TP away, but he's leaving Mac and now Cox just to fly up into the Torrent Storm. Abed letting loose the hells of the sea as he pulls back Jing, takes Cox, rips him out of the ocean and kills him. No buyback for him. There's that little code you were looking and asking about, as Raven is going to lose only his first life. They do get through Carlo at the least. Mac has no more utility here. BKB on cooldown for 50 seconds. Natsumi back in this fight and just immediately dead. Overestimating the strength there of the nullifier as they're now hexed and killing onto Scam, and that's just GG. That's the game. It's over. Blacklist, they hit us with the reset. We're back down to a best of 3.
Yeah, what a game. What a showing by both teams. And it came down to the very small things, in the game, like itemization. How do you see your lineup winning in this draft? I'm not sure what Geek fam thought about late game, like how they're supposed to play the late game, but I felt like it wasn't really ideal, whereas for Blacklist, they have a very clear idea. Early game didn't go so well for the whole team. They have a greedier pair of supports, but they somehow got a Midas on Brave King, and I feel like they utilized the Bloodseeker's timing well. When he got the Maelstrom, he took some fights, he helped his team a little bit, then he got his BKB, even though they are still like 7-8 KB.